Hello dear friends, first of all we pray for the good health of each one of us on this planet. Isn't it true that at one point of time we wish to be in one of the most beautiful locations in Europe? The European countries offer us beautiful locations, but at the same time opportunities are also there, but they have different languages. But I want to tell you something. In the heart of the European continent, three countries, Germany, Austria and Switzerland, have a common language, and the language is German. And here at this platform called GermanGurus, we are going to make sure that you learn this language in one of the easiest ways, so that the barrier of language and the obstacle which you have been feeling, that without German you can't go to these places for whatever work, whatever studies and the other opportunities you have, and they were being stopped because of German, are going to be removed. Because if it can happen in my life, it can happen in your life as well. I have seen that right from the time when I started learning German, I never thought that I would be one day becoming the country's best German teacher and would be invited by the German Chancellor Mrs. Angela Merkel in her office in Berlin. So if it can happen in my life, I want to make sure that it happens in your life as well. So we will make sure that in this short video, whatever we are going to learn you, it will be practical. So you will be able to make your own video right in German at the end of the video. You're going to start thinking in German, reading in German, writing in German, and of course speaking in German. But before we actually start working on the language and connecting with things, we want to ensure three parts. First part is I want to know you being my student. Then we want to know a little bit about those countries where German is spoken. And I think you also want to know your mentor, your teacher, who is going to take you on this journey for learning German language. So let's start with you. So congratulations, my dear friends, and I wish that you are here on these platforms, and I am guessing that you could be one of the students either learning German in schools or in colleges where your age is somewhere between 10 to 25 years, or you are the one who has been given a chance to work in Germany. You are selected, or you want to be there working in one of the German, Austrian or Swiss companies. So your age can be 25 to 40 years of age, or you can be the parents or the grandparents of those children who are learning German, and you want to see how they are learning. If they can learn German, why can't you learn German? Or maybe you are the one who wants to spend time on the internet and mobile in a positive way. So do let us know your category, in which category you falls. It will help us understand your needs. Now, the second is to know about those countries where the German language is spoken, because without knowing those countries and the culture and the people and the cities and how the life is, it will be difficult to understand the language. So we will open a window here where we will see who were the people who spoke German in the past. Maybe some of those people we know, and also we will come across some parts of some cities where people are living and having a wonderful life over there. So let's start with the music category. Musik, Bach, Mozart and Beethoven. Who doesn't know about them? Philosophy, Martin Luther, Nietzsche, Kant, Hegel, Leibniz, Sigmund Freud. Literature, Goethe, Schiller, Handke, Bertolt Brecht, Bachmann, Beowulf, Heinrich Heine and Kafka. We know all these people. Medicine, Robert Koch and Röntgen, who discovered the X-ray. Technology, so many people, the list is endless, starting with Kepler, Siemens, Benz, Daimler, Porsche, Zeiss, Aber, Hertz, Albert Einstein, Max Planck, Johann, Johannes Gutenberg. In the field of arts, Albert Dürer, Grunewald, Altdorfer. Politik, Bismarck, Karl Marx, Konrad Adenauer, Willy Brandt, Helmut Kohl, and one of the most powerful women who was the Chancellor of Germany for 14 years, Angela Merkel. There were some of those people living in the German-speaking countries in Germany, Austria and Switzerland, and this is how we will connect with them in the days to come also. Now, your mentor, your pilot who is going to take the flight to some of these beautiful locations, Sanjay Sharma. I will give my introduction in the very few minutes from now, but I want to tell you here that my journey, the journey with the German language started in the year 1989, the year in which two Germanys could come together. The fall of the German wall, which happened on the 9th of November 1989. In that year I started learning German, and it made me from that time two Germanys from Bonn and Berlin to land in Berlin after some years, and then after being invited to the Berlin city by the German Chancellor Mrs. Angela Merkel. And so many journeys I have gone to Europe and to different parts of the continent and came across so many people, not only the Chancellor and the two German presidents, Dr. Steinmeier, Dr. Gauck, and also so many ministers, MPs, mayors, and sweet people I came across in the streets of Berlin, Vienna, and Bern, and so many other places. And it has been a wonderful journey with so many teachers giving me the best of German, and I think it is my time to give it back to you, to make you equipped with the German language, and not only that, in the easiest possible way. And you will see that you will make your video by the end of this session in just few minutes from now. And these were some of the places which I have gone, but I am not going to name all of them. You can see them, but a few places, so that your German gets improved, we will try to speak them in German as well. Berlin, Hamburg, München, Köln, Frankfurt, Bonn, Hannover, Stuttgart, Heidelberg, Rügen, Dresden, Leipzig, Magdeburg, Potsdam, Göttingen, Trier, Schwäbisch Hall, Saarbrücken, Freiburg, Ulm, Stendal, Ellwangen, Konstanz, Wien, Salzburg, Zurich, Bern, Interlaken, Luxembourg, and that's where I met so many people who inspired me to do something for you. And we are here to learn German practically. So let's start with the first session, where we are starting with the German greetings. As we say hello in English, we will say hallo in Deutsch. Then we have got Guten Morgen, which we can say anytime in the morning, followed by Guten Tag, that can be during the day as good afternoon. Guten Abend, of course, in the evening, and the greetings of Grüß Gott in South Germany is popular. Servus, Servus in Österreich, Austria, Grüezi in the Schweiz, Switzerland. These are the common greetings. Let's say them once again. Hallo, because we have to say them very often. Guten Morgen, Guten Tag, Guten Abend, Servus, Grüß Gott, Grüezi. And when we close our conversation with somebody, we can say informally Tschüss, Ciao, or maybe formally Auf Wiedersehen. Now you will see how a person can introduce oneself in German. So I'm giving here my information. On the top you can see Sanjay, Indian, Delhi, some languages, Deutsch Lehrer, my profession, and Deutsch, for which I have the passion, and I'm here to give you the best of German. So I want to say something in German, and this is what you will follow me afterward. So, hallo, ich heiße Sanjay, ich komme aus Indien, ich wohne in Delhi, ich spreche Hindi, Englisch, Punjabi, Urdu, Deutsch, Französisch, Japanisch. Ich bin Deutschlehrer. Ich lehre Deutsch. Tschüss. One more time. For that you will see, this is what you are going to do that afterward. Hallo, ich heiße Sanjay, ich komme aus Indien, ich wohne in Delhi, ich spreche Hindi, Urdu, Punjabi, Englisch, Deutsch, Französisch, Japanisch. Ich bin Deutschlehrer. Ich lehre Deutsch. Tschüss. That was my information. Now let's see with some more people, so that you feel comfortable that you can manage it. and what different pronunciations are and the words in between. So we have this person who is giving her information in German and is introducing herself. Guten Tag, ich heiße Renate. Ich komme aus Deutschland. Ich wohne in Potsdam. Ich spreche Deutsch. Ich bin Bankkauffrau. Ich arbeite bei der Bank. I hope you got it. The information on the top. And then I'm going to give you the introduction. Grüezi. Ich heiße Marie. Ich komme aus Frankreich. Ich wohne in Paris. Ich spreche Französisch. Ich bin Designerin. Ich liebe Natur und Design. Ciao. Another person. Sevi, Australian, Sydney, English, Schülerin, that is student, and Schule, school, is the information for you. And now, how will that person introduce herself? Guten Morgen, ich heiße Sevi. Ich komme aus Australien. Ich wohne in Sydney. Ich spreche Englisch. Ich bin Schülerin. Ich lerne in der Schule. One last person before your turn is going to come. Iftikhar. So he will say, Servus, ich heiße Iftikhar. Ich komme aus Pakistan. Ich wohne in Lahore. Ich spreche Urdu und Punjabi. Ich bin Bäcker. Ich arbeite in der Bäckerei. Now let's see how you are going to do that at your level. So you will see that you have got the information where you are going to start your conversation. It starts with Guten. What can be there the next? Guten Tag. Ich heiße, the person will tell, Juli. Ich komme, we need to put aus, Russland. Ich wohne in Moskau. Ich spreche Russisch. Ich bin Sekretärin. Ich arbeite im Büro. I think you got it, how we are going to introduce. And lastly, she is going to say bye. So that will be auf Wiedersehen. That's how we say bye. And then we say it once again. Guten Tag, ich heiße Juli. Ich komme aus Russland. Ich wohne in Moskau. Ich spreche Russisch. Ich bin Sekretärin. Ich arbeite im Büro. Let's practice now a little bit more where there is no verb. We have to give verbs also and complete the whole information. So the information is on the top and this person is going to say Guten Abend. Okay, let's say it correctly. Guten Abend. Now the person wants to tell the name. Ich heiße Felix. Ich komme aus Spanien. Ich wohne in Barcelona. You can connect with it. Ich spreche Spanisch. Ich bin Koch. Ich koche im Restaurant. Tschüss. So that's how we have created, and then we will speak it together in just half a minute, and that will be our video on the very first day. After writing our information, we will upload it to our friends. So it will be like this. Hallo or Guten Abend. Ich heiße Felix. Ich komme aus Spanien. Ich wohne in Barcelona. Ich spreche Spanisch. Ich bin Koch. Ich koche im Restaurant. Maybe we want to practice it for one or two more people. So this is Ich heiße Kate. Ich komme aus Amerika. Ich wohne in New York. Ich spreche Englisch. Ich bin Modell. Ich arbeite bei Fotostudio. Tschüss. And then let's see, we can do it. So we have the information on the top. We are not lagging behind. We are doing it. So first let's greet it. Servus. Ich heiße Raquel. Ich komme aus a wonderful country, Brazilian. We can make it ich also, wohne in Sao Paulo. We complete ich, spreche Spanish. We are doing it together. Ich bin Journalistin. Ich arbeite bei Radio Brazilian. So we got it, Radio Brazilian, and we can say ciao. So that's how we have got the introduction. So let's now upload it. Servus, ich heiße Raquel, ich komme aus Brasilien, ich wohne in Sao Paulo, ich spreche Spanisch, ich bin Journalistin, ich arbeite bei Radio Brazilian. Ciao. Isn't it interesting? And we can do it. One more final trial before we can say yes, we have learned German language in the very first session. So let's say hallo. One last time. Ich heiße Chiara. Give our name. Ich komme aus Korea. Ich wohne in Seoul. Ich spreche Koreanisch. Ich bin Sängerin. That's the profession. Ich singe für YouTube. We got it. And finally saying cheers. And that's how the person can upload it now. So hello has got 3. We don't need 3. Hallo, ich heiße Chiara. Ich komme aus Korea. Ich wohne in Seoul. Ich spreche Koreanisch. Ich bin Sängerin. Ich singe für YouTube. Tschüss. We have done it. And I think what have been our achievement just in the few minutes here together, because we can make it together. So first of all, we made a connection with the German speaking countries, and we understood that in Europe 3 countries have the same languages, and we learnt about their culture, cities, and also about people. And we learned various greetings in the German language. We learned how to introduce oneself with first the greeting, then the name, then the origin, then the city where we are residing, followed by the languages which we speak, then the profession, and also what activity we are doing in that profession, and finally the bye in that language. We learnt unknowingly about 200 words here. You can see first session 200 words, so many things about literature, music, philosophy and technology, etc. Now what will be our task? We are going to play this video maybe 2-3 times, and we will note down important aspects and then prepare a similar text on ourselves where our information will be uploaded. Then after we will see that we practice it a little bit because it's the first session and we have to polish ourselves, and once we are confident, then we will upload this video to our friends and also to me also. In case you came across certain problems, certain issues, you can always get back to me. And I think you have enjoyed watching it. You got the confidence that yes, in the very first session you saw practically the German language can be done by you, and one day I will make sure that with my passion and your passion we will be achieving our goals. And if you have the faith that I can do it, and you are never too late in life, so you can get it. And then after Of course, I need not to tell you that you're going to like the channel and also subscribe it and tell to your friends, because they also want to learn German. They should come to know that there is a platform where on the very first day you can learn German language. So I would say, Danke schön, auf Wiedersehen, tschüss.